Hey YouTube, this is going to be my video on my favorite pieces of jewelry from my collection. My first favorite was on my makeup, my favorite pieces of items of makeup. My second video of favorites was the favorite clothes items I have in my wardrobe, and this video is going to be on my favorite jewelry from my jewelry box. So let's get started. I'm going to start with earrings. I'm going to have a pair set up for you to show you. Okay, hopefully you saw that well. Those are one of my favorite pairs of earrings. Every time I wear them, I get a lot of compliments. They're kind of edgy, punk, dark angel looking. I usually wear them when I have maybe like a really heavy smoky eye and some punk rock look going on. Probably in the nighttime. Okay. Alright. And that is a really in style piece right now. That is actually, I forget what they call it. I believe it's a cuff or cuff. I believe they call it a cuff, an ear cuff. You basically attach one end of it into your pierced ear at the bottom, and then you attach the cuff up at the top of your ear, and it kind of hangs all the way around your ear. I've seen those in magazines right now. They're pretty popular. And I kind of don't like how it feels. It's kind of, the cuff at the top is kind of annoying, but it is kind of, I mean, it's kind of edgy, kind of in right now. So I'm kind of trying it out. Okay. And that is another favorite pair of earrings I have. They're kind of more dressy, nighttime type. If I was going to go out, I'd wear something like that. I could wear it in the day, but if you're going to wear them that big and that fancy, you might want to tone down on the other pieces of jewelry you're wearing. Okay, and that is a favorite pair of mine. They're kind of like giant leaves, basically, because I have long hair, and usually when I'm going somewhere I like to style it. I like to wear big earrings. Because I have long hair, big earrings look pretty good with it. So that pair is more of like a daytime pair that I will wear. It's not super dressy, but dressy enough to go out in if I wanted to. Okay, now we're going to move on to necklaces. I was getting one set up for you. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Let me go ahead and show you. Okay, that's the first necklace out of my favorites collection. That one, it's not so much the style, even though I did pick that style specifically because I liked it, is the fact that I bought one for myself and my mother. So it's kind of like, not really a friendship necklace, but, oh, like me and my mom, have a special thing together. And I suggest that. I mean, I know it's kind of, some people would think it's kind of kiddie because of the best friends necklaces. I used to do that when I was a kid with my friends, but I think it's kind of special with like a sister or mother or a family member to have one item of jewelry that you both have and you can both wear together when you're together doing stuff together. So I really like that. Sorry. Getting another piece set up to show you. Here's another necklace. Okay, and that is a Katy Perry necklace actually. I found it online. I'm a big Katy Perry fan. You're going to find out about me probably pretty soon. And I found that necklace online. I didn't even know she had her own necklace. And I ordered it as soon as I found it. It was a pretty good price, but I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to get this either way. So yeah, it's actually let's see if I can show you. I'm going to slide it open here. It actually has a solid perfume in it, which is kind of neat, actually very neat. Because you can smell it when you're wearing it, and you can just kind of open that and rub it on your wrist or neck or whatever, and it's pretty cool. So that necklace I kind of just got because it was it was from someone I liked, Katy Perry, and but it actually is really cute. I wear that just as a casual necklace, so I just wear that with like I could wear it with jeans and a t-shirt. Okay. Alright, and that's another casual necklace I have that it's actually really small. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really small. It almost fits like a choker. And it's really cute. It's really, it's got a tiny little tooth on it, so it looks kind of beachy, beach girl kind of thing. And that's a casual necklace I like to wear. Okay, give me a second. All right. And you saw right. That is a necklace of basically the bat symbol on a cheap chain. I know it looks a little tacky, but I really don't care. I don't care what you think. If you think it's tacky, if someone comments and says, "Oh, that's stupid and kiddish," I don't care. So honestly, I like it. I'm not trying to sound rude, but I like it because I'm just kind of into, like the Katy Perry thing. I'm into different, and I like to have a statement piece every once in a while that's kind of, it just stands out, and it just reflects my personality. It doesn't have to be necessarily in style. I just like things that reflect my personality sometimes. So that's what that's about. I like Batman, by the way. Okay. And that is I don't know if you could tell the color, but it's really like a dark metal with dark red gems in it. It's not real, but I got that because it's I don't know if it's necessarily in style right now, but I like it if it's my personal style. And I kind of wear some of the darker stuff sometimes, so it fits with my personal style. Okay. All right, and that was actually a necklace that I made by, well, it was actually, I made it myself, basically. The pieces on it, the two different keys in the heart I bought, and then I bought the chain separately and just kind of put that together. I really just showed you that to let you know, I think it's kind of neat if you make your own pieces of jewelry, just like I like to make some clothes sometimes. I didn't have any for the clothes video, but I just think it's neat. It shows your personal style, and you can be like, if you get compliments, you can be like, "Oh, I made that." So that's pretty neat. All right. And that's what I would probably like to call a statement piece. I've seen it in style lately. I've seen it in a magazine, something similar, not that same one. It's big. It's kind of like, it looks vintage, and it's really neat. When I saw that online, I was like, I'm gonna buy this because it's kind of in style right now. I don't know. It just spoke to me. All right. Okay. And I don't know if you could tell, but that was another really long necklace. I do like the really long necklaces. I've been wearing them for a couple years. Actually, I guess about 2 years now. I've been into the really long necklaces with a bunch of stuff hanging at the end. You kind of want to be careful about the length on long necklaces. You don't want it to fall basically between your boobs. And I can't really think of a better way to say that. Um, but yeah, you basically don't want a long necklace to fall right in between your boobs because it's awkward and it looks awkward, and people are basically going to be staring at your boobs rather than the necklace. So make sure it falls. I would suggest you make sure it falls below or above. Okay. And that's more of a classic dressier piece that I own. I like to wear that one a lot. If I'm trying to dress up a little bit and look a little classier, trying to go for a classy outfit, maybe with my silk skirt, my silk shirt, and, my nice heels, I wear that a lot because it looks very, classy and upscale. All right. And I guess I forgot to show you those earlier when I was showing you earrings. Those are earrings. Those are studs, pearl studs. Not everybody's big into the pearls, but I am for when I'm doing classier looks. And two, I have two ear piercings. So sometimes I like to put a longer dingly one and then a stud or two studs. So those are actually, I love having those and the different color options to mix and match. That's really neat. All right, now I'm going to move on to bracelets. Okay, and that's a pearl bracelet I have. It's not super expensive. I didn't spend a lot on it, but once again, I like to have several classy pieces. The different pearl pieces I showed you, I'd probably combine like the pearl studs, maybe the pearl bracelet and the pearl necklace with the outfit I was telling you about. I'd probably do something like that, and it usually looks pretty nice. Okay. And hopefully you were able to see what that looks like. It's kind of a mixture of leather and silver hoops with some silver studs, basically, or silver chain with some silver studs. That's my like punk rock edgy look kind of bracelet. Sorry, I was thinking of the word. And I'd probably wear that with like those angel wing earrings I showed you earlier. Probably something like that together. All right. And that's a fake rhinestone black like cuff. I guess if I had a bigger hands or bigger arms, I would wear it down on my lower arm. But because it's so big compared to my arm, I found out it works better as a cuff, like on my upper arm. And it looks really neat like that. It just kind of sits right up on my upper arm is where it fits like perfectly. So I would wear that with like an edgier outfit as well. Okay. And that is a like a really bright shiny green bracelet, green bead bracelet. I like bright. I like the neons. I don't do a lot of neons with jewelry. Don't ask me why. I guess I'm just not really into it. I don't find a lot of it either. But that is pretty much my only neon piece, but I really like it. And again, it's kind of edgy. All right, let's move on to rings. Hopefully you can see that. That is actually a really big, let me show you how big it is. That is a really big, like, fake rhinestone butterfly. And I actually saw something, I got that for Christmas, and I was so excited because my mom didn't even mean to, because she doesn't read fashion magazines, but it was in the latest issue, I think, of either Vogue or W. They had a bunch of those on, and so I was super excited. She got me something like straight out of a magazine. All right. Okay, hopefully you're able to see that pretty well. I'll show you again. It's a little bit smaller, but it's a fake rhinestone, like a large fake rhinestone rose. And for some reason, I am so attached to that ring. That is my favorite ring. I wear it almost every day if I'm going somewhere, and it actually was really cheap, but when I got it, I was so, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say in love with it, but I really loved it, so. But not in love. Okay. All right, hopefully you're able to see that. I'm going to show you again. Well, it's hard to see the color, I know. But it's like a baby pink or baby Barbie something pink fake rhinestone. It's kind of a big jewel that I for some reason, I don't know, I'm into the big rings. I don't know why. I guess I like to be noticed, but I'm into the big rings, and so all my favorite rings are pretty big and pretty sparkly. All right, and now I'm gonna go on to the last piece, which is a pen. I'm just now getting into pens, the kind of pens you stick on your clothes or whatever, or scarves. I'm just now getting into that. I don't know if it's in style or not. I haven't really seen it coming back in, but hey, maybe I'll be ahead of the game and it'll be in next season. But I'm going to show you this pen. It's really cool. Looks kind of like, I think, the True Blood symbol, actually. I love that series and I love the book. So that's what it reminded me of when I saw it. So I bought it, and I have this shirt with gold accents on it that I tried it out with, and it looked really good. So I don't know how people feel about pens. It's not a big, thing right now, but I'm trying to bring it back in because it's awesome. I also ordered a fake mustache pen because the mustaches are in right now to put on a scarf or something. So, okay, so that is all of my favorite pieces. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe below.